AJ Styles is putting his career on the line. Yeah, against Gunther. Oba Femi confirmed for the Royal Rumble, and big news on Brock Lesnar. It's Sportskeeda Wrestling News. Let's get into it. Hit the like button. Jevon Evans seemingly injured on Raw. Yeah, this didn't look too good. He was having a competitive match with Grande Americano, his second official match on Monday at Raw. A bright call-up from WWE NXT, one of the most hyped names from NXT in quite some time. And then, out of the commercial, Jessica Carr, the referee, and a ringside physician are saying, no, this is go. We're calling this off. And they even say it. Long time ago, I think they would have found a way to work around this and keep it extra kayfabe. But now there's simply too many cell phones. People can film all this stuff. It gets on the internet. I guess this is the best way to handle it, but I also feel really bad for Jevon Evans and hope it's not that serious because he just got the call up. And WWE needs fresh baby faces like him. Just my take. AJ Styles is putting his career on the line. Let's go there. Yes, AJ Styles taking the bait, if you will, from the career killer as he's become, recently retiring John Cena. And Goldberg, the Ring General, Gunther, challenging him, saying, you want this match with me, but I won't do it unless I get to own your career, AJ Styles. Yes, that's what he's going to do. And he's going to do it at the Royal Rumble. I wish maybe they did this somewhere else, but Royal Rumble, big show. You can't just have the Rumble matches. You need something else extra there. And I think this is the something else extra there. Also, it's worth noting that Gunther, in the same opening promo on Raw this week in Belfast, Ireland, he proclaimed that he will be in the Royal Rumble. So I wonder if he'll do both. If you'll get him in this match, and then you'll get him in the Royal Rumble. It's also worth noting that AJ Styles has said that 2026 would be his final year. Maybe some people would think that he would end his career at WrestleMania. That makes a little bit more sense. But ending at the Royal Rumble in Riyadh, I don't know. And then another thing that kind of complicates this all is he was recently on WWE's partner promotion, not exactly owning it, but partner promotion that he has a lot of history with, TNA Wrestling, where, by the way, yeah, he has a lot of history, and apparently he's going to have a match in 2026 there. So will he retire in TNA and not WWE? Let me know in the comments below. Do you want him to retire in TNA or WWE? Sound off. WWE is advertising some big names for the Royal Rumble, including Oba Femi. Yes. The posters are going up. This image leaking online showing several names that have not been announced for the Royal Rumble in Riyadh. Of course, they're building that makeshift venue there. It's going to hold 30,000 people, and one of the biggest names on there is Oba Femi. Now, the promos are running on Raw and SmackDown for Oba Femi, making his call up to the main roster. This has been expected for some time. He vacated the NXT Championship. He was not defeated for it. So Oba Femi in the Royal Rumble makes a lot of sense. Him winning the Royal Rumble, I don't know, but that would be wild. If they had him win the Royal Rumble and then put him in a world title situation right away. They've never done that with someone before. If you want to do something big and declarative with somebody, you have them win the Royal Rumble on their main roster call-up. I mean, no one from NXT has ever won the Royal Rumble. I'm putting it out there. I'm just saying it. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Speaking of big names, Brock Lesnar. Yeah, he has a big match reportedly set for WrestleMania. Yes, this one has been in the works before, but apparently it is back on again in 2026. A match that one man has really wanted, and that man is Gunther. Yes, Gunther already locked in for this big career on the line match with AJ Styles. If he gets through AJ Styles and ends AJ Styles' career at the Royal Rumble, that sets him up and leaves him open to have another big match with Brock Lesnar. And some people have said that Brock Lesnar's career would be done in 2026. I don't know about that. But you do have SummerSlam coming up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where he is from, or at least had some time there wrestling in college. I don't know. Gunther, going against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania has a lot of marquee value to it. Gunther is a big star, whether you love him or you hate him. If you hate him, if you genuinely hate him, you're supposed to hate heels. And Brock Lesnar getting that type of babyface heat on Gunther, it is a compelling matchup. I don't know if it's as compelling it may have been a few years ago, but they can certainly make it interesting this time around. But can they get that babyface momentum, that, hey, let's root for him momentum on the side of Brock Lesnar that he usually hasn't gotten? He gets the, wow, it's Brock Lesnar kicking someone's ass momentum. Let's talk about Aleister Black. He unfortunately suffered an injury, a pretty brutal one. Yeah. Recently, when you saw him in action on SmackDown in a feud-closing ambulance match that went all over the ring and all over an ambulance truck, he suffered a broken tailbone. Ow! That was a pretty violent match, by the way. Yeah, against Damian Priest. He's literally busting his ass for WWE. So let's hope he's okay. Now, some people worried about him. Apparently, it isn't as serious as they may have thought. He will be back in action at some point, but he was scheduled for a hiatus around this time anyway. So, broken tailbone. Oh, man. Protect your butt. Everybody, protect your butt. Nick Aldis. Is he ever going to get back in the ring for WWE? Yeah, he's never wrestled for WWE. Let's talk about it. Yeah, the SmackDown general manager on the record with the Keeping It 100 podcast with Conan said it's not really been talked about one way or the other. Of course, dude, I want to wrestle. I mean, it's like Matt Cardona's perfect example where it's like, stay ready. But he also made the commitment to the role, so it's kind of like, hey, this is my spot on the show. This is my gig. Going back to when this was first laid out to me, it was 2 years ago, which is crazy to think it's already been 2 years. But when I talked about it with Mickie James, his wife, by the way, there was kind of a little thing of like, hey, wow, I'm not going to wrestle. Like, that's weird. I'm 36 when this was laid out. And so it was kind of a bit like, hey, it felt weird at the time, but I just went, well, this is a spot being offered me. I'm going to be the best GM I can possibly be. Nick Aldis wrestling in WWE is something I think we need to see. He is an incredible pro wrestler that I don't think enough WWE fans have gotten to see. Now, who would he wrestle? That would be weird to see. Dominik Mysterio is the AEW champion? Whoa. Let's cover this one. Yeah, it was a weird scenario for WWE's Lucha Libre partner promotion, the one they now own, I should say specifically. They had their big premiere on Fox in Latin America this past weekend and ran a promo package on their AAA mega champion, their top champion, Dirty Dominik Mysterio. And in it, they kind of had this animation overlay of some of the different things. Maybe it was an AI filter they put over him. They make him look extra cool and cartoony, and it put the AEW World Championship around his waist. Why? I don't know. Yeah, he's not all elite. He's in WWE, he's in AAA, but I don't know. How did somebody not catch that? It just looked weird, right? Ugh. Is that the biggest weird thing you've seen in wrestling? Let me know. Who's winning the Royal Rumble? Let me know. Share this video and check out our other latest videos from Sportskeeda Wrestling.